Hi everyone, I am Dr. S. Isikirajavel, Associate Professor, Department of ECE, SNS College of Technology, Coimbatore. In this lecture video, I am going to discuss about the topic review of 8085 microprocessor and 8086 microprocessor for the subject microcontroller and its applications. A microprocessor is nothing but it is a programming language that can be performed by ALU operation. Arithmetic unit performs the addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, and logical operation performs the logical operation of AND, OR, and NAND, NOR gate. So normally a microprocessor is a clock-driven semiconducting device consisting of electronic logic circuit. It can be manufactured by either large-scale integration or very large-scale integration technique. In large computers, CPU performs this computer operation. This can be divided into three segments. One is ALU unit, and memory unit, and another control unit. So the main ideology of microprocessor is arithmetic logic unit and register array and control unit and memory and input output unit. So this arithmetic logic unit is the main area in the microprocessor. This is the area of various computer techniques are performed on data. This ALU unit performs such as arithmetic operation as addition and subtraction and logical operations as AND, OR and exclusive OR. The register is nothing but it is consists of the various types of identified letters such as B letter, C, D, E and H, L registers. The controller is the main part in the microprocessor. It can be divided into two units. One is central processing unit and another one is memory unit. So input output units are considered as the important parameter in the microprocessor. Next, we will see about the 8085 architecture. This main architecture consisting of accumulator, temporary register, flag register, instruction register, and arithmetic and logical unit, interrupt control, serial control, and timing and control. So this accumulator is the main block in the 8085 processor. The result can be stored in the form of accumulator only. So here it performs the ALU operation in the processor. And temporary register is nothing but it can be divided into uh, B, C, D, E, and H registers. And flag register is nothing but it can be divided into 5 number of blocks in this register. And instruction register is nothing but it is the result of the data is stored in the instruction register only. And ALU, we have actually discussed of the ALU operation, and it can be divided into decoder and as well machine cycle encoding. And timing and control unit it can be divided into two timing controls. One is T0 as well as another one is T1. The address buffer can be divided into 16-bit data bus. It can be divided into A0 to A13. And data bar address buffer can be divided into 8-bit address. It can be divided into AD0 to AD7. So it is a 4-bit processor. It can be the example of Intel 4004 and 8-bit processor. The one of the main examples is 8085 and 16-bit processor. The best example is 8086 and the 32-bit processor. The example is Intel 4086 and 64-bit processor. The best example is Intel i3, i5 and i7 processor. So these are the basic part of the 8085 processor. So here we have 5 set of flag registers. One is sign bit, another is 0 bit, another is auxiliary bit and parity bit and clarity flag registers. So these are the basic instruction unit can be used in the 8085 processor. On 8-bit program counter is used and it can be converted to 16-bit program counter. And interrupt can be divided into 5 types. One is RST 5.5 and RST 6.5 and RST 7.5 and trap RST 5.5 to RST 7.5. So this interrupt can be varied into 2 types. One is hardware as well as software input. This hardware input further classified into maskable as well as non-maskable interrupt. And this is the pin description of 8085. So here address bus or data bus are mentioned and power supply as well as ground also mentioned in the 8085 pin diagram. And timing diagram it consists of 5 set of cycles and has been used. One is opcode fetch cycle, another is memory read cycle and memory write cycle, IO read cycle as well as IO write cycle. So this is the timing diagram of 8085 processor. It can be to three minute can be to 3 types. The timing diagram of opcode fetch machine cycle is 8-bit cycle and it can be further moved into memory read cycle and next memory read cycle. So this is the 8086 architecture, it contains only, it is a 16-bit processor. It can be further divided into two types. One is execution unit and another one is bus interface unit. Here execution is unit consisting of two segments. One is B registers, another one is a ALU unit, and bus interface unit consists of memory banks as well as control units. So this is the basic 8085 pin diagram of uh, processor. So in initial and final value of the pin is ground, and the remaining address bus as well as data bus, memory read as well as memory write, and interrupt and ready reset pins are mentioned in the 8086 pin diagram. And this is the mind map diagram of 8085 and 8086 processor. So this processor can be it can be mentioned in the 8085 as well as system bus as well as memory bus. So this is the basic concept of 8085 as well as 8086 processor. Thank you.